Principle number 6, they prepare for the worst while working toward the best. Hey, I am a true optimist. I believe that if you tell me that I can't do it, I'm going to disagree with you and I'm going to show you each and every way how I can. See, great project managers hope for success, but they understand they have to plan for reality. They don't assume everything will go smoothly. They quietly ask themselves, what happens if this vendor slips? What happens if this dependency fails? What happens if this person decides to leave the organization? What if the requirements change again? They don't panic. They prepare. And because they prepare, they stay calm when others are starting to spiral out of control. This is the behind the scenes work that protects a lot of projects from chaos that a lot of project managers don't talk about verbally. We just get the work done. Let me explain why this is important. Projects fall apart when PMs only plan for the ideal path. When you prepare for the worst, you respond faster to issues, you minimize impact, you reduce stress for the team. You become the stabilizing force everyone depends on. A great PM is not paranoid, they're just proactive. Preparation is leadership. I will say this, you can't prepare for everything that may go wrong. But if you have a high level plan of what your plan of attack, if any of your triple constraints are impacted, whatever our triple constraints, we talked about this in previous episodes, our scope, our cost, our time, and our quality. If any of those areas are being attacked, and I even like to remix the triple constraint. I don't know if we're going to call it a quadruple constraint or what. We'll figure out a name. But I also believe that resources are huge on projects. So anytime these areas are impacted, you have to be thinking, okay, what we're going to do at a very high level, and we can build the plan as we go. Okay, I'll get on my soapbox about that. Experiment with these actionable tips. Pre-write one escalation message. Why are we doing this? You want to prepare to see what it feels like emotionally. See, when you draft the email, you said in a timeline slip, this allows you to get prepared for what that emotion feels like. Because I've realized that a lot of project managers have never really had to escalate. And when they do it, they feel uncomfortable, like they've done something wrong. No, if you provided solutions and your solutions have not worked, meaning with the team as well as yourself combining together, it hasn't worked. We need to escalate this. All right, next one, create a backup for one key person. Identify a single person with critical knowledge. This is something that family, if I could tell you how many times that I've created backups for just in case of something happened. And backups to me is when I'm working with someone that I'm also creating another set of notes just so I can understand key things. Because what happens is what, as a project manager that you may face is that if that key critical person leaves, everyone is going to potentially turn to you. And you need to be able to walk them through everything that you know at a certain point. So document where the work lives, who could cover it if needed. And this, of course, you want to do this in small steps because it will pay off eventually. Here's my professional advice. Preparation turns chaos into a great conversation to have. Next, we'll move into a habit that slightly elevates your professionalism. It's just the standard for everyone else. Great project managers respect time before asking others to respect theirs.